Alright, y'all, look, I seen this video, so I had to go ahead and react to it and break it down for y'all. Look, they saying Julio Foolio's killers are cooked on day 1 of trial.
Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo. Man, these boys finna go down. Hey, we finna react to this, see what's going on. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit that like button. Let's vibe out.
So it looks like the trial for the killers of Julio Foolio, the legendary Jacksonville street rapper, has finally begun.
Ooh.
And it's day 1, and it's
Whoop-de-doo.
already looking like those people that were involved in the murder of Foolio are duly cooked. Okay, and there's been a few new pieces of information that have already come out in just day 1 of the trial where jury selection has taken place. And yeah, it is really not a good look for those folks that conspired to kill the big legend from Jacksonville.
Now look, y'all, real quick, before we start this video, I don't mean no disrespect by saying this, rest in peace to Foolio, but he got what he deserved. Bruh, this nigga was a fucking demon. This dude was dissing people, killing people, going to their gravesite, making rap songs about it. I ain't gonna lie, when you living that type of life, like, you just begging for it. Like, you begging, it's like you just screaming, come kill me, come kill me, come kill me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, rest in peace to bro though. Like, nobody deserved to die.
Big 6, okay? Big 6, alright? It's not a good look.
Not a good look.
I've got all the info. I'm going to break it down for you right about now, okay? So this is the Fox 13 Tampa Bay reporting on the start of the trial. They're breaking everything down that's going to be going on, and then I'm going to share with you some of the most interesting pieces of evidence that have been circulating today.
This Monday, right now at 6, the trial for the first of 5 suspects in the Julio Foolio
I forgot they had some girls involved in this.
Now underway today. Alicia Andrews is accused of helping stalk and track the rapper last year in what authorities called an ambush-style shooting. Jury selection in her case began this morning. And
I ain't gonna lie, she man, I ain't gonna lie, she look like a pretty girl, but bruh, she is cooked. She is done. Like, what are you doing? Like, you supposed to be somewhere, you look that good, like you a pretty girl, you supposed to be somewhere running these pockets. Like, what are you doing? You supposed to be having a you know, living your life, just doing what girls do, going shopping, getting your nails done, getting your toes painted, letting dudes take you out to eat. You over here trying to set dudes up trying to figure out how you gonna get somebody killed. I don't know. I always have said these females, you know, they the new YNs of this generation. I don't know. It's like, I don't know.
Darren Mesmer has been covering this for us, joined us now live in our newsroom. Hi there, Aaron. I know you sat down with Andrews' attorneys prior to the trial here. What did they tell you?
Mark, they say Andrews has been honest with investigators all along. She admits she was with the group of suspects, but her attorneys say she had no part in the murder and was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Today, we're going to be picking a jury in a criminal case.
That makes no
Alicia
sense.
Andrews is the first of 5 suspects to go to trial who are all charged in connection with the murder of Charles Jones, a Jacksonville rapper known as Julio Foolio.
Charles Jones was shot and killed while he was seated in his car.
The judge briefed potential jurors on the basic facts of the case. Jones was in Tampa to celebrate his birthday last year. Security video shows a group of shooters opening fire on Jones's car outside.
Shit, man, I ain't gonna lie. I remember when this first happened, bro. I just, like, I don't even know. I ain't even have nothing to say about it. I just knew, like, this shit was crazy. I don't know, from that night, the way Foolio was moving, he was at the hotel posting his location, you know, just moving dumb. Like, bro, me, if I'm a rapper, which, you know, I can't rap or whatever, but let's say I was a rapper, I'm famous and I got ops, I'm not finna be posting my location, giving out my location, just moving dumb. Like, no, the hell.
Tell near USF. Rashad Murphy, Isaiah Chance, Sean Gathright, and Andrews are accused of making the trip from Jacksonville to Tampa to kill Jones in what investigators described as an ongoing gang war.
That perception is not reality.
Andrews' attorneys recently sat down with Fox 13 to explain why they believe she's innocent.
She was here for a trip with her boyfriend. No, that's it, and that's all, and found herself caught up in a mix of stuff that she was unaware about completely.
That's what she told detectives who didn't believe her. They say she and her boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, acted as lookouts the night of the murder. The defense says Andrews had no idea what was about to happen.
Right, this is a case where the state tries to put her in a box and say that she is the girlfriend of one of the individuals involved and that she would do anything that this guy tells her to do because she's so in love with him.
They just leap to the conclusion.
Somebody help me, like, somebody, come on, bro. Y'all in the comments, look. Hey, y'all come and help me understand this shit. Like, bro, I don't care how in love I am. If my spouse, my girlfriend, whoever I'm dealing with, tells me We finna go kill this mother. He's parked over here at the Walmart. We finna go walk down and shoot his fucking head off. Think I'm finna go with you? No.
There, she must know.
I'm going home.
It's just a faulty kind of logic.
All 5 suspects are charged with first-degree murder, but Andrews is the only one not facing the death penalty. Her lawyers say she's been honest from day one, and they think jurors will believe her.
Crazy.
So she has no problem telling them everything that she knows, and she did, and believing that truth will, proverbially set her free.
And so she's maintaining.
She better get in there and sing.
Saying that she was part of the.
I'm talking about she better get in there and sing like she on a choir. Snitch on everybody.
Julio. And she's saying, no, it was just my boyfriend. I was just there for a little vacation. I had no idea that what was going on. But people aren't believing her. They're saying on Reddit she's cooked. All right, they're saying she's absolutely finished over on Reddit. This is over on the Duval County subreddit. It says, Alicia Andrews' trial. She's cooked. I don't care what her defense attorney is doing. He's trying to argue that she was coerced, but her actions after the fact show otherwise, that she knew exactly what she was doing. Those
she
Instagram
definitely
messages
knew.
Are very damaging. What's he going to argue?
She knew something.
That it was gutter on her Instagram too? What about the 3.5-hour Uber ride back to Duval? I'm betting money they called the Uber driver to describe how they were acting inside the ride. And people saying she was always cooked. The defense knew they had no other card to play, It says true, but they should have thought of something else when it's so easy to disprove. It says there was nothing they could have thought of. She booked the Airbnb, they got her phone records, she dumped her old phone because she knew the investigators were onto her, she was in the surveillance car and admitted to being there, and she lied multiple times about not knowing who the suspects were, and even saying, I don't know a gutter. See,
that's where she messed up right there. All that line and... Bro, you dealing with the feds, you dealing with the police. You not finna sit here and try to lie about it. And they got all the evidence, all the proof. No matter what you do, you can go hide your phone, you can smash your phone. All these messages and stuff, it can always get recovered. Phone calls, messages, Snapchat, snaps, like anything. It ain't too much you can get away with in 2025.
On her chest. Oh no, she was beyond cooked from the start. There was nothing the defense could have done. This is their best bet. All right, I hate when people say that. They be thinking lawyers are magicians and can make anything go away. The MFers be red-handed cooked. It said if she was coerced, she would have took the deal. Surely anybody who was forced to do something that they ain't want to do is telling. All that coerced stuff went out the window when she took it to trial instead of pleading out. So this was going around back in August that Alicia Andrews had reportedly declined an 18-year prison plea deal, okay? And that's a pretty sweet deal. The other guys are facing the death penalty. She isn't, but she could end up getting life for this. And she said, hell no.
Hey, that's crazy. She declined the 18 years. They tried to offer her 18 years in prison for her being involved in Julio Foolio dying. Now look, I ain't gonna lie, she trying to take this to trial, and if she lose, it's over with. She gonna be in there for a long time, for the rest of her fucking life. I ain't gonna look, bro. If I was her, I don't know. I'd probably just go ahead and take them 18 years. I ain't even gonna lie. Cause, hey, the way it's looking, they got evidence. They saying they know that you hid your phone, you smashed your phone, you tried to delete messages. And them 18 years gonna turn into 180 years. They not finna play with you.
18-year plea. I'm gonna roll the dice and try and beat this thing, but it is not a good look. Okay, and more evidence that has been circulating from the first day of the trial, and it's not looking good, man. They're saying that messages show Alicia Andrews booking the Airbnb the same day of the Foolio hit. And this is the back and forth messages. It says, hey, could I book an Airbnb in Tampa? It says, what dates do you need? It says, tomorrow, but what day do you have available? And it says, how many bedrooms? She said, like 2. Okay, and they're saying that this is her Instagram account contacting someone the day before coming down to Tampa and asking someone to book an Airbnb. People saying it's a few days before the shooting. People saying, if only I rent stuff against my name and not own it, they'll never be able to link me to the criminal masterminds. Not so much, man. And there's been footage of Foolio on the day of the murder that's been going around too. They're saying that this is the footage of Foolio actually going in and out of the hotel 15 minutes before the hit. That's the car there.
That is Mr. Jones with that open passenger door. The vapor you're seeing is coming out of the hotel. That's some type of a dryer vent.
Okay, so he was in the passenger seat. This him right here.
Mr. Jones in the red stocking cap, pulling up his shorts.
That's Julio right there.
In the hotel.
He gets out the car.
On the timestamp, which is slightly off by.
Yeah,
Why
man,
they stop
sad
the
to see.
video?
People saying he was puffing the vape. It says his friends wasn't on
Think we
beat. They
finna
were
see
supposed to get
something.
out the car with him. They were just around to party and not protect. It says 6 should have aborted after his main spot got closed down. Apparently they were all drunk. What the F, you're supposed to be on timing when you're drunk, okay? And now they've also got one of the shooters, allegedly Sean Gathright, wiping down his mother's car after the hit took place. And they're saying that this is very damning. They've seen he went back to his crib and he was desperately trying to remove any evidence from the car, but that video of you trying to remove the evidence is now prime evidence.
Driveway. Law enforcement go there later. They get this video of Mr. Gathright switching cars. You're going to see him wiping down the Impala before he leaves.
And the crazy thing about it, this fool has a whole garage. You didn't think to bag the car up into the garage and do that inside of the garage. You know y'all got cameras. This is literally cameras at your mama's house. You couldn't bag the car up in the garage and do this? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, I see why he getting life. Death penalty, whatever he getting. This dude is cooked.
And there he is leaving in the Forerunner, saying goodbye to his grandmother.
His last hug.
Bruh.
Last hug, boys. Lock him up.
So yeah, man, people are saying he's cooked, man. He's cooked like a big stir fry in a wok. Overly cooked. Fried eggs, man. He's totally fried. Says all while on camera, dude was trying to be so smart about it, yet still did some dumb stuff. Using your mum's car for a hit, like they won't track that right back to you. That Zay Mustang put him onto their Stolo plug. It says, literally, bro, you're telling me you couldn't find 2 stolen cars, write down directions to
Exactly.
leave your phones at home?
You gonna go do a hit? You gonna go kill somebody in your mama's car? You know how bogus that is? Like, bro, imagine you doing it. You go kill somebody in your mama car, right? They got your mama tags on camera. Who they coming back to get? They coming to your mama. And I know damn well, I know my mama, she ain't doing no time for me. She snitching on my dumb ass. So what are you doing?
Mobile contact with a female leaving a trail, burn the hit car and swap halfway, not capture yourself on your own homie's ring camera, just what the F. Zero thought went into this as they scrambled like chicken and had to be a split-second choice because what the F was they doing? They're saying evidence on top of evidence. Buddy is cooked. He deep fried, man. They're saying, dude, do that in the garage. What the F? Good aim.
That's what I'm saying. Kid. Do it in the garage.
Fried like an egg, man. They're saying he cooked.
Why are you doing this in front of the camera?
Says, Your Honor, this sweet, sweet gentleman was just cleaning a car for his folks. He's an upstanding member of ATK, Access to Knowledge. That's what it stands for, man. Not Ace's Top Killers. It's Access to Knowledge. He certainly wouldn't murder Charles Jones, another upstanding gentleman who rapped about sugar, spice, and everything nice. All right, they got to be the dumbest criminals on earth, LMFAO. Wiping down the car with bare hands, what the F? Apparently he was using a microfiber towel. They're saying that must be Sean Gathright's burner account, man. What do they even think when they do this stuff? Saying, man, how do they have footage of everything these days? These are his personal cameras at his house. He did it to himself, really. Did you pay this much attention in class? They're saying the lawyer's using his own home security footage to cook him. It's just something else. He's supposed to use fire, not water. He used the wrong element. He was supposed to burn the car, man. I couldn't imagine busting my ass trying to make a life for me and my family, all the while my son pulls some stuff like this, man. They're saying dudes can't wash their car for their mum now. SMH, man. Not if you just done a drill. If you just done a drill, that ain't the time to get your bucket, mop out, and wash the car, man. It's not happening. Cameras are everywhere. LMAO, they just did this because they was bored. I'm crying. In 4K, the dumbest criminals ever. His own camera. A man can't wash his mama's car. He just been a good son, but y'all don't know about all of that.
Literally
right?
The dumbest criminals
So
ever.
there's more footage that's going around. They're saying that Godazay is cooked, all right? They're saying he's cooked. They got more footage, different cars.
Oh my gosh,
y'all
they got
footage
more
outside your own homes. Like you guys really wiped down the car in front of the camera like some absolute dummies.
Brings his contribution to the assault.
Hey, put these dudes under the jail. I'm just like, at this point, it's like they I don't know. It's like they just begging to go to jail. It's like they just screaming, "Come arrest me! I did it!" Like, come on, bro. What are y'all doing?
The Glock pistol with the extended magazine. He tucks it into his waistband.
Oh my gosh, he has the gun on camera.
You can see the extended magazine.
Hey, look, one thing I ain't never understand too. I'm finna like, hey, y'all help me understand. If you gonna go commit a crime with a gun, you gonna kill somebody, right? Why would you take the gun where you stay? Like, why would you even keep the gun? Throw it away, bury it, burn it, take it apart, and throw it in the woods, throw it in the river. What are you doing taking the gun to where you lay your head and you live? I don't know, bro. These dudes.
Oh boy, they're saying he's totally cooked. Mission Possible, hey, them boys wild as F. Lol, travelled, booked Airbnb and all of that to go and kill dog. Dudes was locked in, alright? Saying he a musty ass crash out. That bag must have been serious. Jace A drop and Popper dropped that. They're saying that the members dropped the bag.
I doubt they ain't getting no money off there. I doubt they did.
It's not illegal to carry it. They never noted him as being one of the shooters. They're painting a narrative of everyone that was there to make her look guilty, but trying to say she knew what was going on. Whole time Shorty probably just slow and ain't know nothing. That's got 7 downvotes, man. Never hire this type of guy as your lawyer, man. All of these guys, it's the same with the Dirk thing. People are like, oh, they ain't got nothing, bro. It's going to be a crazy wake-up call when that Dirk trial happens. People say, I don't get what this video is proving if he wasn't the shooter. It proves this dumbass took extra precautions not to get caught up with the V, but still somehow ended up on camera at his mum's crib, wiping it off after it was tracked in the murder. It's almost hard to be this deliberate and bad at committing a crime you know that can put you away for life. They all had to be high as F, only excuse for how effing stupid you can be. And they showed even more close-ups of Foolio's shot-up car in the trial. They've got the car in evidence.
God.
And again, this is all just contributing all the main ingredients for a nice cook-up. You know what I'm saying? People getting cooked left,
That's
right,
a
and
lot of shots.
They're saying 55 literally took most of the shots. Meanwhile, they blamed him for 6 dying. It's a miracle everybody in the car didn't get hit. It was 4 people in there. It's a death getting closer. Satan said he was 1 shootout away. Right? Power of the tongue. It's very, very sad, man. They would have killed the engine if he did reverse. They did hit the engine block already, Goober. That's what I'm saying. Right? They're saying they killed the engine as well as Julio. I think everybody involved in this case is cooked. That's just my opinion. I think everybody's cooked. Everyone's got away for a long time. Sure. It's going to be pretty sweet if Alicia Andrews ends up getting a massive sentence and she was offered 18 years. I feel like the hubris on some of these fools, man, is just like, 18. I don't want to do no 18 years. Bro, you're going to do more. You're going to do more than 18 years playing around. They got you on all these surveillance cameras, man. They got you booking Airbnb.
Exactly. And she probably look like she probably about in her 20s. You know, mid-20s, probably like 22, 23. Something like that. That's really not even mid-20s. It's like early 20s. So 18 years, you probably get out when you about 30, 40 something. I mean, that's still a lot of time, but you know, that's better than living the whole rest of your life in prison. Who wants to live the rest of their life in prison? I would have just took them 18 years.
Well, let's see, man. Let's see what the jury say, okay? Let's see what the jury say. But in the end, I really feel like all of these fools are cooked. And this is just day one. This is just day one. This is the first little tranche of evidence that we've received. And there's going to be a whole lot more. So rest in peace to Foolio, man. I was a big fan of his music. I'm a fan of Young and Ace's music too. Unfortunately, now that his biggest op is no longer here, I can't lie, Young and Ace music ain't really hitting anymore. You know, them songs that he dropped after Foolio died had some motion, but it's like, bro, I'm trying to hear the back and forth. Ain't no back and forth anymore. I don't really care about you gloating about killing Foolio. He's not here to defend himself. It's kind of lame. It's kind of pathetic. So I feel like this should be a message for all of you drill rappers, man. You know, when your ops die, man, that's for a lot of you guys, that's the end of your motion. We ain't heard no hit Yo Gotti song since Dolph died. Ain't checking for no Yo Gotti songs. Just, it's not happening, bro. I don't care. I'm sorry, but it is what it is, man. I ain't really checking for Young and Ace's music like that. It's kind of foul how it all played out. And I know that it was deadly. Everyone was dissing each other's dead enemies and all that kind of stuff. It was very disgraceful. But at the end of the day, man, you guys can't survive without your ops. I feel like this was the biggest mistake that ATK ever made, man. You know what I'm saying? Access to knowledge, man. Shout out to Access to Knowledge, man. And, you know, keep it... What could KTA be, man? Keeping things...
yeah, we're gonna stop this video right here. I don't even know what he's talking about right now. But, yeah, rest in peace to Foolio. You know, I ain't gonna lie, all these people in this case is dumb. Y'all know the streets is dumb. Hey, look, a message to all those drill rappers out here too, bro. Y'all be rapping about dead people, killing people, like all this stuff all the time. If y'all want to make some real money and blow up, you know, you can probably make a little couple thousands or, you know, get a little fame off drill rap, you know. But, bro, if y'all want to make some real money, rap about money. Rap about something that everybody want to hear, you know. I don't care. You be better off making a twerk song that go viral. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to be more creative instead of just trying to beef and rap about shooting and killing people all the time. Everybody don't relate to that, and everybody ain't trying to hear that type of music. So hey, let's switch it up and do better, y'all.